G'day, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got to change the radiator in this because on Monday I'm heading down to Coop's place, Dave, to pick up some parts for the XG Hardtop. You haven't really seen this one yet, so I'll give you a quick run around. I'm not going to bore you with the full install of the radiator, but yeah, I'll give you a walk around. We'll get this sorted out. Tomorrow I'm going to the Clarendon swap meet, the Super Sydney swap meet. I'm going to take the Nugget. Hopefully I'll run into some of you guys down there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Old school only is go. So this is my XG Ute, multi-point fuel injected, overhead cam, petrol guzzler. I bought this after I sold my BF Ute because I can put this Ute on historic. I really would like to put a Barra turbo in this, so that might happen one day. So she's pretty much how I got it. I put them mags on it, rebuilt the diff, changed the front wheel bearings, bought a tonneau for it. The inside's just a poverty pack column, shift 4-speed with the bench seat. It's just ready to cruise. So this is really just my tow rig and my get parts rig, you know, and it doesn't cost me a lot in rego every year, so yeah, it can sit there and I use it when I need to. So it's been overheating at high speed and up hills, which radiator pretty much, so I've got a new one. I've got to shoehorn that one out of here, I'll swap it over, and then we are right to rock and roll. That's out, definitely seen better days. Like an original Ford one. We're in. The only thing I couldn't do is fit the radiator shroud because there's absolutely no allocation for mounts or anything, which I'm disappointed in. But that fan's big enough, and the shroud only took up not even a quarter of the dead area. So I think it'll be all right, especially with a brand new radiator. And this one's for the non-mechanical people about. If you're doing a coolant change, swapping a radiator, doing a thermostat, if you're draining your coolant, always have your heater on hot, especially on the refill, because if you don't, that means that water circuit's closed and you'll end up with an air leak. You don't want that. So heater on hot, let it warm up. Once the thermostat's open, you can turn it off. So mine's ready. I'm gonna go for a quick test drive and we're done. Beautiful. Yeet. We are at the Hawkesbury swap meet, super swap at the Show and Shine. I've done a couple of laps of the stalls, bought a couple of things, nothing too exciting. These things seem to be getting smaller and smaller, but let's have a look at some of these cars. Well, that's the Hawkesbury swap show and shine sorted, all done. Everyone's sort of going home. I scored myself a XG1 dash, which is pretty cool. Also got some square edge dress rims for my wheels, so I'll give them a clean up and put them on, a few other bits and pieces. But it's been a good day. Run into heaps of people. Awesome seeing people coming up and saying g'day. So yeah, if you ever see me out and about, come and say g'day. Really appreciate it. Nice little swap meet score. Those dress rims, tidy it right up. I've been wanting to do this for ages, but finding square edge ones, they're ridiculously priced. $39.95 for some round ones for a set, or $400 for a set of square edge. $25 for a full set. How good's that? Swap meets are the best. So first thing tomorrow morning, heading down south. I've got about 6 hour there and back, with probably a little bit of time in the middle there. We'll get the parts for this Valiant, and we'll be able to hook in this week and get some real progress happening on it. I'm really looking forward to it. See you tomorrow. Well, it's the next day. I'm about 2 hours in. Falcon's running awesome. The gauge hasn't moved off cold, so I'm guessing there's no thermostat in it, but that's all right. We can live with that, better than overheating all the time. She's running sweet. Well, if it isn't old Big Nuts, eh? Here I am at Coop's place. I've got him working. Coop in the coop.
Having a go.
Doing the dirty work.
Hiding under the parcel shelf.
Beautiful. We have a one. Not coming. Hey, something moved. Yes. Yeah. There you go, more pieces of the puzzle sorted out. Righto, this is Coop's, people might say junkyard, I'd say gold mine. Everything, I don't know what to say, everything's here. You name it, he's got one of them at least, maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe?
Maybe. As far as valves are concerned, anyway.
Yeah.
I think there's not an AP6 here at the moment. Other than that, I reckon we've got one of every model at least.
Yeah, righto. Yeah, we'll go for the walk, eh?
Yeah, have a look around. There's some unusual stuff kicking around. There's an ordinary gear too over there. There's a Valiant Ute being cut down into a 1 tonne.
Oh yeah? Was it got a ton of chassis, has it? Or?
No. They've used the Valiant chassis and boxed it all up. And
oh wow.
Well, mate of mine's a scrucky in Canberra, and he picked it up somewhere and rang me. He said, I've got a Valiant Ute like I've never seen before. Do you want it? Oh, that's a silly question for me. Yeah. Of course I want it.
That's going to spark your interest.
And he sent me a picture of it. I said, yeah, done. I'll come and get it.
Yeah, right.
And then it wasn't rolling. It had no diff or front end or anything in it. When I got it out here, we made it roll so we could move it around. And
look at that.
they've done some great work on it. My eventual plan, I reckon, is I'll put a big four-wheel drive winch up the front here and a jib on it.
Yep.
And use it for cruising around out here, carrying motors and stuff around. And
yeah.
Yeah. One day.
It looks like it was a clean one too.
Yeah, look, it doesn't look too bad. That's
yeah.
right, all the foam and everything's pretty good in it. And
is there a favourite? What are these S's? Is that an S?
yeah, that's an S, that one. Yeah, that was,
everyone
again,
likes them.
It was someone's project. It's got racking pins and steering.
Yeah, wow.
I think the mounts are for a 1JZ or something.
Yeah, right.
Or 1UZ or something like that. That's what the mounts were done for. Commodore rack in it. Yeah. All the mods done for that. And
mate, the older and rarer they get, the more you want to repair stuff and get it back on the road, don't you?
Oh, look, I just can't see it wasted, Paul.
Yeah.
I can't see it squashed up. I mean, you look at them quarter panels. Mate. Even if you needed a cut out of the top section or something like that. You know?
Yeah, it's beautiful, beautiful lines.
That was a V8 SE, that rusty. Just have a look at the rust in it. But it was a
oh,
complete 318 Regal SE.
Yeah.
Air conditioned, power steer, electric windows.
Wow. That VG that I cut up was rusty, but not as rusty as this one.
Yeah.
It was getting there, but oh my goodness.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, no, she's a shocker.
Yeah, definitely a coast car, that one.
Mate, I got it from Port Stephens, so I'll tell you the story, right?
Yeah.
An older gentleman had it. He drove it until it got too rusty to register.
Yeah.
And then he parked it in the backyard.
Yeah, right.
So then he bought that station wagon over there, the same colour.
Oh, yeah.
And he drove it until it got too rusty to be registered and parked it in the backyard next to this one. And then next to that, there was a Concord Fairlane. There was one of them parked next to it, exactly the same thing. He bought it and drove it until it got too rusty and then parked it next to it. And you could literally see the water from the backyard.
Yeah.
And then utes galore. I think there's
There's
15, 16 utes.
noticed you got a lot of utes. Yeah.
Come from our bush, mate. See every farm had a Valiant ute laying around on the property. So.
Yeah.
And that one there come out from Collie Ambley. It factory aircon ute.
Yeah, all right.
I've only ever had 2.
Yeah.
I've probably had 100.
Must have been the boss's ute.
Must have been the boss's ute. I've only ever had 2 with factory air condition.
Yeah.
I think that like the V8 ute I'm doing now, I think I've had 2 factory V8 utes, a VJ and a VK.
Yeah, you're saying what, the 16 of them made?
Yeah, 17 in the
17,
VKs,
yeah.
17 of them.
Yeah.
Pretty rare thing.
Poor old VE.
Poor old VE, yeah, she's given her life to save quite a few more. You can see the cuts that have come out of it.
Yep.
She's repaired accident damage and rust damage and everything else. So.
Yeah.
And that's why all this stuff is laying around here, to keep the others on the road.
Yeah, there's still good bits in it.
Yeah, still plenty of good stuff on them, mate. And that's like I was saying before, people send me a message and say, oh, what do you got?
Yeah.
Like, how do you inventory this?
Yeah. Tell me what you need, mate, and I'll have a dig. I'll see what I can find.
Yeah, how do you inventory? The Hemi pile,
Yeah.
I think there's 6 or 7 Hemi 6s laying there.
Yeah.
More, a couple of slants.
Yeah.
The ute row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 utes just there. Yes, I can't see them go to waste, so they just come and hang out here with me until they can supply some bits for something else.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think AP6 is about the only one we haven't got here. We've even got a Centura down the back there.
Yeah. Even an old HQ there, mate.
Yeah, HQ there. Well, a lot of my mates live in town, Paul.
Yeah.
And they say, oh, can I just put this out your house, mate?
Oh,
And I
okay.
say, HQ doesn't belong to me. I'm not a Holden guy.
Yeah.
But it's a really cool thing. Like,
Yeah.
come and have a look at it. The guys on your channel love it.
I love HQs.
This thing, mate, the patina on this thing, it'd be awesome with an LS or something just drop straight in it.
Yeah.
Like, you have a look at it, it's still got the hubcaps and everything on it, you know.
Yeah.
Belmont. A really cool thing.
Yeah, good.
Like I said, with an LS or something dropped in it.
That patina's unreal.
Yeah.
What was it? Colour, was it white?
Look at that. Yeah, I think it was a beigey sort of.
beige,
Yeah, not sure.
She's all there.
Yeah,
That's
she's all
still
there.
good.
Yep. Yeah.
Seat looks even half decent.
Yeah, no, she's all there. It'd make a great patina car.
Yeah.
Like I said, all the hubcaps are there for it. 6 cylinders still hold by look, I think.
Yeah.
Listen to carby off it, but
Yeah.
other than that. And it's been stored here for a while now, and he's still done nothing with it. It's just deteriorating. It's a shame.
If he loses interest in it, tell him you know a bloke that might be
Oh,
interested.
mate, you know how many people have said that?
Yeah.
And I've asked him a couple of times, you know, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, you know. So, but yeah, look, the mesh headlight covers and,
It's got everything in it.
and everything, you know, roof rates, the mesh sun visor.
Come on, drum brake model.
Yeah, no, it's a great thing.
Very cool.
And I said, I'm not a Holden guy, but I like this thing, just the way it looks,
Yeah,
you know, it's just cool.
Really appreciate your time.
No worries, mate.
Yeah, looking after me. It's really good. And hopefully we can do something again one day, mate.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Easy done.
What we were talking about down there building?
Oh, the
two-door.
yeah, the post coupe, yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Never know.
It might happen, that's right.
I'm in.
Got enough bits laying around.
Good on you, mate. Thanks heaps.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers. Well, that was awesome. We got that full front cut that I can use the inner guards for mine. We got the bracing for the back of the parcel shelf. We've got hinges and a VG or VFVG coupe seat, ones that fold. Let's go home. Made it home, no worries. What an awesome day. Just the weather has been fantastic. Good day for a road trip. The next problem is I've got to try and get all this stuff off on my own. Gravity might have to assist me in that one, but I'm pretty knackered, so I've had a big day and I'm going to chill out, I think. We'll do this another day, probably tomorrow. Righto, it's the next day. I got my mate with me and he's going to get in the way the whole time, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Just got a parcel from the mailman and I think it's my mental health stickers. Yeah. Yeah, cool. It's got the Nugget, the new logo in the background there. So yeah, every sale of these, including what it cost me, all of the money goes to Black Dog. So go for it. So I've got myself my little chair and it's time to start drilling spot welds. So I won't bore you with the whole process, but I've got to unpick both of these so we can put them on that. Spot weld drill. Special tip on them. They'll still rip through if you're not careful, but they do the job nicely if you take your time. So those that don't know, when you want to remove spot welds, you just want to remove the first sheet of steel. It doesn't matter too much on this one. I can go right through because the back stuff doesn't worry me too much. But when it comes to removing stuff out of the car, I've got to be very careful about how deep I push this thing. So anyway, time to go for it. Where do we start? There you go. I'll show you. You can see I've popped that spot weld and it's come apart. That's perfect. Just got to find them, that's a hard bit. Just feel them normally. Righto, that should come off. Look at that. Beautiful. Let's see if this thing will fit. Hopefully like a glove. Very nice. I like. High five. So this side isn't as pretty as the other side, but battery and acid and years. So what do you want? Get out. Out of it. But that's it though. Just replace that part there. But yeah, I think it's just going to be that strap at the bottom, which is no big deal. There you go. So yeah, just a bit to do here. Little bit there. But apart from that, we're good. I'm happy. So normally I'd probably just throw something like this out, but these are the best set of Valiant rails, especially the driver's side, that I have ever seen. No cracks, nothing. I'm guessing it's a very low K car. Like, it is perfect. So that will be going into the filing cabinet for another day. You never know when I might need one. Well, I'm knackered, absolutely knackered. So that'll do me for today. Time for a cold one and maybe something to eat. Tomorrow we'll get into these inner guards and get them in properly, done, finished. That brace is excellent. I've just got to make up the bits that it connects to, which is going to be easy. And the hinges, I had a bit of a play before. They are going to need a little bit of tweaking, but I'm confident that the tweaking needs to be in this width here. So I'm confident I can unpick that, chop off what I need to, put it back on, and we'll have hinges in the right space. That'll be awesome. But before I do the hinges, I'm going to replace this panel. I'm going to go and rob it from the one up in the shed, because this one's pretty knackered. That's obviously where, now I know where the hinges go and how they go. That's where the hinges would have been attached and just rusted off. Alrighty then, let the fun begin. Well, that one's permanently in, all nice and solid. Just going to get the flapper disc out and just clean up some of them welds, make it look pretty. So the next job is we need to replace this bottom piece before we do anything. And we've got to go and see how far up I can go, where it's still reasonably thick. I'm kind of hoping it's pretty good, but you never know, do you? So I just cut this piece out, replace it with a piece from that one. So I'll butt weld that in there, and then we just got to weld a strip across the bottom and a little bit there, and we're good to go. That's that bit done. It's not pretty, but it doesn't have to be. It's solid. Now we can do this piece. Well, I'm out of battery and I'm just about out of light, so I have to call it for today. Still got a couple of surfaces I need to clean up, so I can stay there. Catch you tomorrow. Rightio, it's the next day. I've gone ahead and welded that one in. I probably should have filmed that, but I didn't. I decided to do that strip last, so I've cut my piece and we'll weld it in now. There you go, all done. Well, that's one big job I can tick off the list. Pretty stoked. I'll get this all pressure washed later, pour 15 the insides of it. But yeah, it looks good. I'm very happy. Righto, it's Friday. Had a pretty busy morning doing other things. I just want to get this bonnet sorted out. So we'll get into that now. Just starting to drill some holes. But I just wanted to show you this little thing. Not sponsored, don't worry. I saw something advertised about these little high pressure blowers. And I thought, you know, 30 bucks or whatever it is, I'll give it a crack. Be good for cooling down welds and, you know, just general cleaning up swarf, blowing stuff out of the way. Check this thing out, it spins at 130,000 RPM. Look at it. It's a beast. It's a beast of a thing. Unreal. Like, yeah, it goes good. Anyway, just a new little tool that's easier than dragging the compressor out and the air line and all that stuff. Pretty good. So I've slotted my angle line so it lines up with the original adjustment holes, and we'll weld her on. So the tricky bit here is going to be, I've got some substantially thicker metal going to very thin, very weak metal. So I have to focus my heat on the thicker metal so I don't blow through the thinner stuff. We'll see how we go. Not too bad. There you go, that's in. I'm happy with that. That's nice and strong now and straight. It's Friday afternoon, it's hot and it's Friday afternoon, so I'm going to call it quits. for the 4 of you left watching, you legends, there won't be a hardtop video next Friday. There'll be something else, and I think you'll like it. Going on a little adventure. So anyway, I won't bore you with the other side. Like I said, it's Friday Arvo. It's time for a cold one. So as far as the merch goes, Nugget shirts will be back in stock on Monday, according to the postman. I'm not going to be able to get them out though, because I'm going on an adventure, like I said, so it won't be till the week after. But if you want to start ordering them, go for it. And the mental health, it's not weak to speak stickers, so get onto them. Like I said, every sale, a portion of it goes to Black Dog for men's health, and every one of those it's not weak to speak stickers, including the cost, goes straight to Black Dog. Get out there and talk to your mates. Don't keep it in. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Be good to your mates, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.